Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm just going to make a video on how I create my circles as it has been asked for me to do one. So we'll just start off with the small pillars. Then we'll try and get a horizontal one here. So at the moment I'm pressing Control to have these little increments, 1 meter increments done, and I'm literally just going to put it on the end one there. Delete the vertical one, put a single horizontal one attached to the original horizontal one, and literally we're going to go up from here. 1. And these out 2 on each side. Delete these 5 here, put another one on the middle, press Control and scroll with the scroll wheel once and you'll see it rotate one little bit there. And then we just do the same again on each side, bringing it all the way down, and we just keep going with that until we get a full circle. And as you can see now, we've got on our full circle. Now this only works on circles that are sort of this small. As soon as you start getting bigger than this, you can see the gap starts opening up, and so the circle isn't really complete all the way around. But we'll get to how to fix that in a minute. Obviously you can keep your circle with the pillars orientated this way around, so they're going out. But if you want pillars that sort of come out as a slimmer profile face on, you can literally just put a pillar on the side of each one of these as you're going round, and that just creates your circle in the other direction like that. And then if you want to bring the circle in or out, you just press Control again, and you can get a bit fiddly, but you need to try and you can clip it at various points on each pillar. So you just got to keep an eye on where you're clipped to. So that's gone too far in. But if you just want to make sure that you're actually square again. Yeah, that's square. So by square I mean if you press Control, nothing's changing. Obviously if I go like that, rotate it a little bit, I've just let go of Control. If I press Control again, it will snap back to that angle. If I bring it back round, it's square. No matter what I do to press Control, it won't change shape or change angle. So you just want to make sure of that. And then you literally just got to find the sweet spot on each sort of round pillar, if you like, and then you can just go all the way round like that around the whole edge, and that will give you a smaller sort of face profile, if you like. And then in terms of how to make a bigger circle, this one's a little trickier. So we start off with a beam connector. You don't actually need to do it on the end of a pillar, but that's just how I've started it. We get a painted beam, and you literally take this up for its maximum length, 40 meters. what you do after that is you can put a large pillar on or a small pillar on the end, but you have to do it that way round. And then delete the beam again, and this time as you come up, click, I think it's diagonal, and then I tend to look at just, so I go center and then just look one over. So you see I'm kind of looking at this edge here, so I'm going here, here, and then there. And the reason why you always take the beam out to full length is if you bring it in slightly. Let's see if I can demonstrate here. So there, this probably would be the same length, but so that's 36 meters. But if I bring it across, can you see it starts changing 36.056? That's not what we want. So that's why we take it out full length. So go up there, up, and then snap to the edge of that, and then pillar on the end. And you can do this until you get a full circle. Now I use this method to create most of my bigger circles, and I've used in other videos. If you want a smaller circle than the 40 meters, you literally just bring all of these sort of lower or further in. So snap to that and then zoom it further in to wherever you want. And that way your circle still stays the same on the outside of the circle itself. So if I delete all these, you can see all of those are still in line. Whereas if I went from here, I'll show you again, you can see 24, 24.21, 21, 83, it changes. So you're better off extending this all the way out to 40 meters and then bringing your pillars further in order to create that circle. What I like to do as well on my circles, or I have done on my circles, so bring this all the way out to 40 meters, I'll show you again. Pillar on top is sometimes I like to rotate the pillar on the end just to create almost a geared effect. You can see this in one of my other videos. I think it was my one of my recent turbo fuel power plant videos. I'll put a link in the description. If you rotate it, you can create a nice look. So probably the easiest way to do this, just so you can maintain the same angle, is if you were to do a metal pillar first, get rid of the beam on again, there, the pillar on the end of the beam, and then if you wanted to, I literally will just rotate that, put that on, press Control again, you get the same angle, and if you repeat this all the way around, it can give almost a geared effect. It just adds a little bit extra to the build. But that's how I get my large circles. You can actually use both methods in order to create a sphere as well. It just takes a very, very long time to do a sphere. So instead of just doing it in sort of one orientation, you can do it both ways around. So start off with the vertical and then just click it once, and then put your pillar on from there, and then you'll come out as well. So we go there, on the side of here. Just going to do a very small example of this. There, and we'll go up a little bit, across a little bit, and then what we need to do, come down from this one, bring that down, off the top of that one, rotate that literally one click. And you can see not only are we going vertically, we're going horizontally around as well, so you can use this to go both ways around. It just takes a long time to create a sphere doing it this way. Sphere can be made using both the methods I've just shown, and then if you want some simple just horizontal circles, you can just grab a foundation and just press Control. Actually we'll start off with the square one, so we should just bring that out. Bring this out. This has been shown many times on YouTube, so I won't be too long doing this, but you just do that all the way out, delete the center one, press Control, that'll give you one degree one, I think it's 10 degrees or 5 degrees it comes out, and you can just extend that all the way out to the edge, and you can see that's starting to create a circle. It's not so nice because it gets a bit jagged, but there are ways of smoothing that out depending on which method you're using. But that's pretty much how I create circles in Satisfactory. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, that's it. Thanks very much.